Am I the asshole for calling my girlfriend weird over her John F. Kennedy obsession?
Ooh, lovelies. It looks like we've got a bit of drama and maybe even a little bit of karma. Let's just jump into it, shall we?
This is by user former_ad 8217, and this was on the subreddit AITAH. Trigger warning, controlling behavior, ableism, and theft. Throwaway account because my girlfriend surfs Reddit often. So my girlfriend, 18 female, is a high-functioning autist and tends to obsess over things more than the average person. Ever since I met her, she's always been a huge history buff and is now getting a bachelor's in American history and an associate in political science. She is very politically driven and fixates a lot on political history. I mean, yeah, that's going to be her bachelor's, but okay. Ever since high school, she's had a deep fascination with the Kennedy family, but more specifically, John F. Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy. She can name their birthdays, death dates, and times off the top of her head. She can name all the children Bobby had, and she knows every single executive order President Kennedy has made in his years in office. It's not just John and Bobby, but the rest of the Kennedy siblings as well. I was never judgy about it, but I've always thought it was a little strange. That's judgy. I'm not judgy, but I'm judging. Okay, whatever, dude. Anyway, we recently moved in together, and I now realize how intense this obsession is. I knew she had some memorabilia, like old newspapers, campaign pins, but I had no idea it was more extreme than that. She has posters, statues, books, article clippings, and an AITA bag. Yes, my girlfriend has a JFK AITA bag. What the hell is an AITA bag? Hang on. It looks like a bag that has like a clear front so you can put stuff there that you like. Like pictures or, little pins and stuff. But it's a clear bag so it holds everything in there rather than what we used to do where we just pin crap onto our backpacks when we went to school. Anyway, she also has almost every copy of George magazine, which is JFK Jr.'s magazine. She recently bought like $100 worth of Jack Schlossberg's campaign merch and will vote for him when the midterms come around. She has Jackie's White House tour on VHS, the whole thing. She collects anything and everything Kennedy related and will talk my ear off about them for hours. It started to become very off-putting for me, seeing her obsess over real people who are now dead. Last night, we were eating dinner when the topic of Carol Bessette came up. As she was talking about Carol's relationship with JFK Jr., I explained to her that she was really weird and it was strange that she just knew everything about these people. I said it's okay to have special interests, but it gets to a point. She didn't take it very well and left to go stay at her best friend's house for the night. I think she's overreacting, but I do feel a little bad. So am I the asshole? Yes, absolutely. You're the asshole. I hope she leaves your ass. You knew she has autism. You even said it. She is a high-functioning autist. They will frequently have special interests. So it comes with the territory. And then you have the gall to say, oh, I'm not judgy. Boy, you sound judgy. Well, is it a boy? I don't know. You sound judgy. All right? Ooh. Saying, oh, you're weird. Duh. And you're not? Do people not obsess over like sports stuff too? Like, it's her special interest. It comes with the territory. It's okay to like certain things. But then your partner, who's supposed to be like on your side, says, oh, you're freaking weird. Like, it's off-putting. I hope she dumps you. Oh, good. It says verdict. You're the asshole. Edit. Oh, no, I didn't even read the edit yet. My girlfriend has always had a past with severe bullying, especially on her interests. I've never poked fun at them, so she knows that my response is not bullying. Yeah, it is. You don't like her. You called her weird. She has emotionally opened up to you, and your response is to be like, okay, well, your special interest is weird because it involves people who are now dead. Therefore, it's weird that you obsess over them. Anyway, comment. You are absolutely the asshole. Yes, I agree. You didn't just call her interest strange. You called her weird. Quote, she didn't take it very well and left to go stay at her best friend's house is an oddly vague sentence. What exactly did you say to her? Even if you didn't say anything, it's okay for your girlfriend to have a passion for history, and you shouldn't have insulted her or her interests. You knew what you were getting into, and it's unfair that now she has to deal with your assholery. OP's response. I don't need to repeat everything that was said. Actually, you kind of do. You're asking, are you the asshole? You are asking for judgment. You are asking to see whether or not your actions constitute being an asshole. But saying, oh, I don't have to tell you everything. You already know you're in the wrong. Comment. Of course you're the asshole. How would you not be? Have you never met a person with a deep knowledge about something and collects stuff about it? No friend who is obsessed with football? OP's response. I do, but football is different. It's more normal. A lot of people like football. And yes, sometimes people can take it to the extreme. But I find that football is more reasonable than the Kennedys. Says who? Who made you the judgment of that? Ugh. Commenter's response. And you think people don't like history? You've never in your life met a history buff. There's an entire stereotype about middle-aged men getting really into World War II. OP's response. Yeah, but World War II is actually interesting. Oh my God, I want to just smack the stupid right off of him. Yeah, but World War II is actually interesting and provides a lot of insight to the world. John F. Kennedy wasn't a major historical event. Are you serious? Commenter's response. You don't think his presidency that ended in a public assassination was interesting nor a historic event. I think I see what the issue is here. You're not very smart and you're insecure because your girlfriend clearly is. So you're lashing out at her for knowing more than you. Okay, hold up. I think in Dallas, there is literally a museum where, what is that guy? Lee Harvey Oswald, where he, got the president. They turned that building into a museum. Like you can go inside and see like the vantage point from Lee Harvey Oswald. And there's even an X on the ground where the president was hit. Oh, but, it's not that big history. It's not that big of a deal. They literally made a museum for that one specific point in history. But no, it's not a major historical event. Oh, go play in traffic. Update. So it's been a few months since I last posted. First off, yes, I saw that everyone called me an asshole. I still think some of you are overreacting, but whatever. My girlfriend stayed at her friend's place for 3 days. She barely responded to my texts except to say that she needed space. When she finally came back, she didn't yell or anything, which honestly made it even more uncomfortable. She just sat me down and tried to explain, again, that her interest is history, and specifically that the Kennedys is something that brings her comfort and structure, especially because of her autism and past bullying. She said me calling her weird hit a nerve. I told her that I understood, but I also said that I still think the level she takes it to is excessive and borderline unhealthy. She told me that if I really thought it was that weird, then I probably had no idea how much of her collection I had actually been interacting with on a daily basis. I asked her what she meant, and she just kind of looked at me and said, "You really don't notice anything, do you?" Apparently, and I swear I'm not making this up, a lot of the stuff in our apartment that I thought was just normal decor is actually Kennedy related. The framed black and white photo in the hallway is from the day of JFK's inauguration. The dishes we use are replicas from my White House set. The throw blanket on the couch has some kind of subtle pattern tied to Jackie Kennedy's fashion line or something like that. I don't fucking know. Even the stupid coasters have little embossed dates on them that correspond to important moments, like his assassination, JFK and Jackie's marriage, Bobby's assassination, and so on. I told her that kind of proves my point, and it's too much if she's literally building her entire environment around this family. She got really quiet again and said she didn't think it was a problem because it makes her feel happy and safe. While she was out again the next day, I decided to help. I packed up a bunch of what I thought were the things like the AITA bag, some of the statues, and a stack of magazines, and I took them to a storage unit that my cousin has. Me thinking that if it wasn't constantly in her face, she might tone it down a little and we could have a little more of a normal living space. I didn't tell her beforehand because I knew she would say no and she'd probably blow up in my face. Oh, I wonder why. It's not like you didn't just steal her stuff and put it somewhere that she has no access to. Oh my God, I really hope she just dumps this garbage human being. She came home, immediately noticed things were missing, and completely lost it. I have never seen her like that. Not yelling, but like full shutdown panic. She started going through every room, opening drawers, checking closets, asking me where everything was. I told her I just moved some stuff out for now, and she started crying and said that I had no right. Her best friend showed up with her mom. Apparently, my girlfriend called them in a panic, thinking someone had broken in and stolen her things. Her mom was furious at me and basically said I crossed a major boundary and that this wasn't about clutter. This was about me trying to control something that is important to her. I tried to explain that I was just trying to make things healthier, but nobody was on my side. Her mom literally told me to give everything back immediately or they would come with her to get the rest of her stuff and she would be moving out. She's currently staying with her mom again, and I had to go back to the storage unit and bring everything back. And she just came by with her friend to collect not just the items I moved, but a bunch of her other stuff that I didn't even touch. Before she left, she told me that what I did felt worse than the bullying she dealt with before, because at least those people weren't pretending to care about her. I honestly think that this is such a huge exaggeration. I didn't destroy anything. I didn't even throw anything away. I just relocated it temporarily. But now her entire family thinks that I'm some controlling asshole, and she's talking about not coming back at all. So yeah, that's the update. I feel like I had a point about the obsession being too much, but now I'm apparently the villain for trying to do something about it. So Reddit, am I still the asshole? The OP did not respond to any more comments in this post. Commenter, I think you are definitely controlling. In your previous post, you revealed that she is actively getting a degree in history, combined with autism. It makes a lot of sense that she has a special interest related to history. How would you feel if she took your stupid football shit, hid it from you, and then acted like you're being unreasonable when you get upset? Further, calling other things, quote, more normal comes off as pretty darn ableist. It definitely comes across as being more of a great interest, and it's pretty cool that she knows all of this off the top of her head. You are the villain. You are a controlling asshole, and you definitely deserve to be dumped. Like, did you even like her? LMAO. Huge, you're the asshole. Yeah, agreed. Next comment. You were voted overwhelmingly the asshole on your last post, and you are an even bigger one now. You effectively stole and hid your girlfriend's belongings and only brought them back from storage after she left you. She should stay gone this time. Her family's right. You're the asshole. Next comment. You're the asshole. Honestly, one of the biggest assholes I've seen on Reddit, which is saying something because my longest Reddit streak is over 600 days. I'm honestly speechless at how hurtful you are to your girlfriend. Like, did you even like her? Because you sound like you hate her. Next comment. You know when you have a friend who just lights up a room when they discuss their likes, and then suddenly one day that light and joy are gone? And you're confused wondering what happened to that light. You are what happens to that light. Do you give your other friends shit when they're into baseball and had baseball crap all over their apartment? Or football? Or dinosaurs? Or cars? Anime? Video games? Or is it just the feminine light that you like to smother out? Ooh, see, that one was not nice either. Okay, for real, what do you guys think? Was the OP an asshole? Was the girlfriend maybe a little too obsessive with her likes? Or maybe what he was doing was the right thing? Or was he just the biggest asshole in history? Because my opinion, kind of obvious, I think he was an asshole. Anyway, everyone, you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.